Hi guys, this is Larrissa with Be You Beautiful One. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you're here. I'm excited to set up in my Ivory Paper Co. all-in-one planner for the week of November the 9th through the 15th. And I will be utilizing this beautiful kit from Print Pray Slay called All Autumn. This kit is jam-packed with a lot of different the elements that you can use to decorate your planner, your diary, everything. You could probably decorate your other two planners too. It's just jam-packed with a lot of beautiful elements. So I'm excited to share this spread with you. I've already cut out all of the elements that I am going to use. Basically, I cut out everything because I was just wanting to be prepared. And so first, I'm going to start off one of the elements that is included in this kit is like a barn or a farmhouse slash barn, and it has like the double doors with a little bit of a window peekaboo in at the top. And I thought it would be sort of cool to put the doors on either side of the spread, just creating like that scenery. So this is going to be more of a scenic type of spread, and so I had to cut it down to size for it to fit, because usually the size are where I will cover up like some of the stuff that I really don't need for this planner, like the habit tracker, the water intake. I don't use that for this particular planner, so I use this planner to more so document my activities on social media regarding my brand. And so, yeah, so I would have covered that up anyway. So these barn doors are perfect just for that. And I am using the sticker paper that is considered to be removable sticker paper, and it gives you a little bit more of a flexibility. But depending on the type of paper that the planner is printed on, you still have to be really careful. So I like to sort of figure out a little bit where I am going to put some of these elements at, especially when I use bigger stickers. I really want to be careful about my placement because it could be harder to remove them and a lot harder to cover up. So, but anywho, I split the barn doors in half so that one is on the other side and the other one is on the other side. And I thought it would be cute to put like this card there that is full of like fall flowers, and I believe it has some pumpkins in there, and I just love a yellow buggy anyway, so that's right up my door. uh, I love fall colors, the oranges, the different tones of reds and yellows. It is just so pretty to me. And so after I put that down, I go ahead and I still slice it just a little bit on the edges that maybe I didn't cover just right, but it was no big deal. And now, since I've covered up most of the left hand side of the planner spread, it just looked awkward for me to leave that gold box up and about. So I decided to go ahead and put some falling leaves and a pine cone in that area, because you know it's going to be leaves and pine cones collecting all over the place. So I figured that that would be a good element to put there. And the smaller the stickers are, it could be a little bit of a doozy to take the backing off of the sticker. But anyone who is desiring to use more printable kits, I have found a sticker sheets that I really like that has some of the back end like slit so that it's easier to remove. There are going to be, I used to buy this permanent sticker paper, and even if I cut the slits in the back of the permanent sticker paper, sometimes it was just still hard to remove, and it was very frustrating. So if you want to save some time and some frustration, I have put my link for my Amazon affiliate link for the sticker paper that I personally use. I have an inkjet, so it works very well with inkjet, and I believe you can use it laser too. So it's meant for either labeling or for stickers, crafting, and so forth. So it works really good for this. Okay, so now I'm putting down the other side of the barn door, and I'm also adding these larger dolls. The kit did come with some smaller sized dolls, but for some reason, was not feeling the small dolls for this particular spread. This is definitely a statement piece, and so I went large. I think I need to move to an area where, large is the big thing. Like I need to go to New York City or Chicago or Texas, where large is the known thing, because this spreadsheet is or this layout is definitely making a statement. So and so I put down the three large dolls, two on one side, and I love how they're just sort of looking around. And anytime I've ever went to a farm, there's always like a car somewhere, and you just sort of walk around it, but it's almost an ornament to the scene, and it just adds beauty and character. So I love that. And at the bottom of the right hand side page, I added some elements of the fall florals in addition to the pumpkins and the squashes down below. And I thought that looked really pretty. It's almost like she's stepping around some of the leaves and the pumpkins, and she's also gathering up some as well. So I thought that was really cute. Now this floral wreath, I was not really for sure about, but I decided that I wanted to go ahead and stick it in the corner, in the top right hand corner, and basically I just cut it down to where I could fit it in the actual corner of the page. So I really like this. So another thing that you can do is, if you have like a smaller planner, you can decrease the sizing of these printable kits so that they fit more into your planner. I love doing that as well, especially when I have my smaller planners out. But I knew that this particular planner, the way that it is laid out, I knew I would have room to use like larger elements in this particular planner. So in the middle of the spread, for the weekend, I have that autumn sticker with some more fall florals and pumpkins, and I thought that looked really cute because most of my decor is on the outside and the bottom of the spread, and so I didn't want to leave the middle just like totally bare. So I felt like that pop of autumn and the fall florals was really cute right there. And I decided to take there was this long strip, like a washi kind of strip, that was in the kit, and so I took a portion of that, cut it into half, and put it as a border on top of the spread on both sides. But your girl forgot to put the dates down. I was just so excited. I knew that I needed them at the beginning, but I just decided that I didn't want to fidget with the dates, and so I decided to move forward with the deco first. But then I put those florals at the very top, and I ran out of room for the dates. So what I decided to do instead is I used those small little square dates, and it's probably harder to see from this view right now, but I decided to put those instead, and I put them to the left of the day, and I thought that worked out really well, and I like that a lot. But your girl messed up. I put down the wrong date on one of the days. It's like I totally skipped a day. So I had to go back in and redate that area. But it wasn't too bad. I only lay down 2 dates before I figured it out. So I really am into taking the time out to just enjoy the experience of decorating my planner. And so usually that means in the background, I'm listening to something else like music, or I'm watching a video or listening to a video more so. And so I can get a little bit distracted sometimes, but this is like my me time, quote unquote, it's my me time. So I absolutely love it. So sometimes things are going to happen when you have other distractions going on. And I'm for sure, because of the weekend, I was probably listening to some great news or some exciting things that were going on in the background. And so for the middle of the spread on the left hand side, I decided to put down like a cinnamon stick and some more fall florals. Again, just to make for sure I put in a pop of something there in the middle of the spread. And then I had so many elements left over that I decided to use these cutouts that I already had for the daily pages. And so for this all-in-one planner, you get a monthly, the weekly, as well as the daily page per each week. And so that's what I'm decorating now. I'm just simply taking what I had left over and putting it down on the remainder of the pages. I decided to go ahead and bring out this gold bronze marble washi tape. It's really pretty. I think this one is from Villa Beautiful, if I'm not mistaken. And it's sort of transparent. And so what I did is, for this particular portion, I really did not white out anything before I put down this transparent washi tape. But what I did is I put down the washi tape, and then I used the sticker elements to cover the majority of the things that are on the daily spread, such as a habit tracker or water intake tracker. And I used the bigger elements to cover that up, which I thought worked out really well. On the daily spread, it has like BLD for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I did like those out, but yet I still try to maybe take a doll and position it to where it wasn't so obvious that there was white out right there. And I thought that really turned out cute. And so, yeah, just taking whatever I have left over from the kits. If the weekly spread was not heavily decorated, I would have had tons more left over. And so what I'm learning to do is to save all of the elements that I did not use in my spread, because I could put those elements in my journals or in a different spread, and it just makes things fun, especially like in your journals. You can put your odds in a journal, or if you like to junk journal, those are cool things to just add on to the other things that you're using in your junk journals. So that's one reason why I love printable kits. I can resize it, I can duplicate the prints often as I want, and what I don't use, I can use for another project. So I totally love that. And so this particular page, I decided to go ahead and use this thanks sticker that has a quote or scripture reference on it. And because Print Pray Slay is a faith-based website, you're going to get scriptures within the kit. So I love that. And so also during this time, I'm looking up scripture references to discover what the person who created the kit was inspired by. And so I love that because, again, it brings back in that mindfulness of my blessings and how thankful I am for my blessings. So I love that. And here I'm winding down on the different elements that I have left over. So I'm using this basket that's full of florals and goodies, harvest goodies, and I thought that was really cute. And then for the last page here, I have this all three dolls that are in a smaller size. They're together and it looks like they have been hanging out, gathering up some of the leaves and some of the fall harvest and baskets, and they're about to go cook up something good and maybe have a mimosa. I don't know, I'm just talking off the top of my head. Uh, and just have fun. So I love how that turned out. And those pieces that I either slice or didn't have room for, I love to slice stickers in half. You'll see me do that all the time. And so I'm able to also add those elements back in as additional decorative pieces for when I need to cover up certain things or expand a decorative scene just a little bit more. And also, by the way, I continue to use those small square dates to go back in and date the daily pages, because this is an undated planner and I'm getting really into undated planners. That way, I've been playing around with planners for the past few months, and I think I'm really am honing in on what I would like to utilize for the upcoming year. And using undated planners has given me the grace to sort of have that wiggle room to play around. So always check out your undated planners. Yeah, you have to date it, but it's fun to have that flexibility of switching back and forth between planners and not feeling bad that you didn't use a planner because it wasn't dated or because it was dated. And then I went ahead and I added additional pieces that I cut off to the top just to extend the floral border that is up at the top. And I put that October. I decided to use that green October because I thought it was cute and gave a little bit more of a pop of color in the pages. And so here's a review of the left hand side of the spread. I love how this turned out, as well as the right hand side of the spread. And now here's the side to side view from top to bottom. Love how this turned out. So pretty. So that is everything. And let's just flip through the daily pages really quick so you can see how that looks. Love how that turned out. And I more so use my daily pages for documentation, journaling, and my weekly pages are basically a summary of my social media pages. So thank you for joining me for this plan with me, decorate with me setup for my weekly and daily spreads in my Ivory Paper Co. Thank you for joining me. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and turn on your notification bell.